Welcome back, everyone. Fierce Leader members. Members of the movement Fierce Leader, initiated on Facebook a while ago. So we're keeping on doing those videos, and for those who are on YouTube will see that I started to diffuse those, I would say, extra 60 videos on YouTube that it's for free access for everybody. And I think it will remain so. That will give, my intention is for you to have a library of videos that gives you an idea of all the topics we can discuss in my master classes, in the clarity call, or when I work with clients, or even when I do mediations. We have to touch on certain of the topics I'm discussing in those videos. So of course, even if it's a very different approach. So I'll do some updates at the end of the video, but let's dive into the importance of emotions and the importance of awareness. Like, I feel I've reached a different level of awareness, and I've always prioritized self-awareness since I started this journey on self-mastery in conflict management, conflict resolution, and cultivating really thriving relationship, peaceful relationship, supportive and really being fulfilling. But recently I've started to dive deeper into certain things. For example, even though it's been a while I've been doing that job and a lot of introspective work on childhood, on the patterns we can adopt from childhood that are pursued into adulthood, but relating to authority in a different way. When we're a child, authority is parents, or teachers. When we're an adult, we might transfer it into an employer or a manager, a boss, or even clients if you're self-employed. And so I've been diving deeper into that, and by diving deeper into that, I came to realize that it all really comes back into what we fear most. And so to tell you really the truth, like to really be as transparent as I can be with you while respecting privacy. On my side, I realized that one of the biggest fear that I would have would be fear of not doing it perfectly, because I had encoded the fact that if I do a mistake, if I'm mistaking something, either I'm not succeeding or I'm rejected. People won't like it, so they won't like me, because there is this association of what I do is how people are gonna like me. And we can go back deeper in master classes, or if you're a client of mine, we can dive deeper into that eventually on the call. But it has a lot to do with childhood, of course, and it has a lot to do with life experiences, even if not exclusively has to do with life experiences, the way we experience it when we're younger. So the fear of perfection is actually going even at a deeper level, because there is this need of perfection. We tend to control everything. We tend to control the outcome. We try to control the environment. We try to control people. That the way it's gonna be is gonna be the safest, the best way, because it has to be that perfect thing. Otherwise, we're not safe. Why we encode not being perfect or making a mistake with not being safe is gonna depend on your own history. But it goes deeper than that. If you look at shame, if you look at how, when you were doing a mistake as a kid or as a young person, were you feeling shame by making a mistake? Maybe at school people would laugh at you because, haha, you got it wrong. Or maybe your parents or teachers were shaming you because you were expected to succeed, and so you did not succeed. And so you were feeling ashamed. And it's a very, very nuanced and very tricky way that fear and shame got into the same pattern into your brain and made this wiring, this weird web of connections that today you may behave a certain way. So back to the short personal aspect of it, I became aware that what I feared was that something is not perfect enough, not good enough. It has its own web connections. But from that drive for perfection actually was underlying the shame that when I don't do something that is good enough, don't do it perfectly, like not the perfect career, not the perfect choices, not the perfect life that is according to whom, according to people that we don't even know in somewhere in the world, society. And so when it's not seen as good enough, not perfect enough, then I would feel the shame that, oh, I did it wrong, I chose wrong. If you're going through a separation, a divorce, maybe you feel the shame that you chose wrong. If you're shifting career, despite you're not in your 20s anymore, so you should have figured out, then maybe you feel the shame that you should have figured out and you don't. And so there is this entangled shame with fear that just make the thing just horrible. Like, it's not possible to live like that any further. And so what I figured is that just the awareness of it can give you the information. Where does it come from? Is that my own voice? Is that my own truth? Or is that my parents' voice? Is that my teacher's voice? Is that my boss' voice? Is that someone else's voice? Are you replacing a voice for another? And so being aware of that just makes us taking some distance of it. We get that metacognition where we take the distance, we become an observer of what happened. Like a movie would just be being unfold right in front of us. And we got the context, we got the actors, and we got, oh, why this happens and this, and oh, now I understand. So this has a consequence. And so we get like the whole template. And by having the whole template, we understand, and suddenly it's as if because we're observing ourselves, we're not living it anymore. And by not living it anymore, we're not giving it as much power anymore. It has actually no grasp on us anymore. So my invitation for you as a little homework is to see, when you feel safe in a safe environment, when you feel grounded, look at your fear in the face. Look at what you fear most. And try to see, as far as you can remember, when you've been fearing that and why. And there is a response, the answer to why you fear it today. You may have shifted, the actors are different, but the pattern is the same. And once you got that, observe it. No judgment, no harsh self-talk, just understanding and compassion for this little kid, this young one of you that had to get a coping mechanism somehow to feel safe at that point in its life. And recognizing that and understanding that today, being part of being an adult is understanding you can have a variety of coping mechanisms that you can adjust with the situation. You have that flexibility, and you can learn that flexibility. Okay? So when you do that, please make sure you're feeling in a good environment, it's safe, you're feeling grounded, Don't do that when you're tired, when you're exhausted, when you have a bunch of things in mind to think about, to do. Do this when you have a few minutes for yourself, okay? So, little update. As I said, as a reminder, the podcast is now exclusively available on YouTube. I post all the videos on YouTube for the Weaver podcast. So far, I don't plan to do anywhere else. I want to focus on that platform. So that means all the new videos, including this one, will be posted on YouTube. The newsletter is the main way to communicate together, to get in touch together, where I communicate all the updates, I communicate and share resources, videos, articles, post, whatever I believe make really sense to read to go further along on that journey by my side. And I also give all the updates professionally, personally, like I give also little insights of me personally. It's exclusively in the newsletter. I don't do it anywhere else, where I share a little bit what's going on my side. So for now, I'm still those next 4 months are gonna be very intense to work on the project for mediation. That means working with me is possible for now only with clarity calls. I will give a masterclass, a free masterclass for now, that will be available in the fall. I have not decided yet if I will do it live or if you will have access to the replay only. So you'll see coming a little sneak peek, the little trailer, the little short video from that masterclass. And you have the possibility to sign up to be on the list when it's accessible, either live or replay, or both, whatever format. But you'll know where, when, and what it's gonna be when you sign up on that email list. So that means when you're watching this video from now on, you'll most likely have at the end of the video, you'll have the little short clip from that masterclass, the butterfly effect masterclass. And you'll have in description of the video, the link to sign up to have all the information and not miss a thing when it comes up, okay? I hope this video will help you. I hope this video will resonate with you. Know that if you find this video, there is no coincidence. It's meant to be listened, and to be maybe listened more than once, and to be something to contemplate. Take care of you for now, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.